There was once a beggar who, despite the hardships of life, found a lesson from the people he thought were happier than him. But in the end, he discovered a deep truth that changed everything. Before we dive deeper into this powerful tale, don't forget to subscribe to Tala Tropic Tales, where every story reminds you that your choices today shape your tomorrow. Like, comment, and share this video if you believe in the power of honesty and hard work. Long ago, an old beggar, weary and exhausted, walked under the scorching sun. Carrying a torn plastic bag, he knocked on every door in Barangay Maligaya, asking for a little food. When he arrived at Mang Isko's house, the door was slightly open. He peeked inside. There was Mang Isko, his wife, and their 3 children, laughing and eating together. He noticed the children's hugs and joyful laughter. "They look so happy," the beggar whispered to himself. He knocked again. Aling Marta, the wife, came out and gave him a small handful of rice. "Thank you very much," said the beggar as he turned to leave. While walking away, he sighed in sadness. Their family is so full of joy. And me? I'm alone, no one to talk to, no children, no wife. I spend the whole day begging for food, then I cook alone, sleep alone. Life is so heavy. Back in the house, after they finished eating, Mang Isko told Aling Marta, "We don't have money left for fertilizer and rice. I'll have to borrow from Mang Tonio again." "Just try," Aling Marta replied. "Maybe he'll lend you money one more time." Mang Isko went to town, to the store of Mang Tonio, a wealthy merchant who also lent money. While Mang Tonio was getting the cash, Mang Isko saw a thick ledger on the table. He had loaned nearly 200,000 pesos to others. Wow! He's really rich. I'm stressed about just 1,000 pesos, and he's handling millions, Mang Isko thought on his way home. But Mang Tonio had his own worries. The next day, he traveled to Manila to buy fabric from a business supplier. When he arrived, he saw Mr. Lorenzo, the supplier, busily taking phone calls. 100,000 profit in Cebu. Shipment arrived in Davao. Big earnings in Manila. The updates came one after another. Mang Tonio thought, "I may be the richest in our barangay. But this man handles millions. Maybe he doesn't have problems anymore." But shortly after Mang Tonio left, Mr. Lorenzo received terrible news: a shipment had sunk at sea. He lost 700,000 pesos. He held his head in frustration. Even though he wasn't feeling well, he still had to attend a party hosted by Governor Mendez, a high-ranking official. At the party, he noticed that almost all the guests were politicians, lawyers, and wealthy personalities. Governor Mendez was treated like royalty. People bowed and praised him. "I thought I was powerful. But look at this man. Everyone kneels before him. He must be the one who's truly happy," Mr. Lorenzo thought. When the governor returned home, he was exhausted. A housemaid handed him some medicine. Then the news arrived: one of his staff was being linked to a new corruption case. The governor let out a deep sigh. Looking out the window, he saw the same old beggar walking with a cane, singing happily as he strolled. He's the one who's truly happy. No burdens. No stress. No heartbreak. Just a peaceful life. "I wish I could live like that," the governor whispered. But that same beggar? He was the one who once admired the joy of Mang Isko's family. He envied their love for each other. The people he thought had the happiest lives had their own private struggles at night. We all carry our own burdens. We all have our own battles. Never measure your happiness by someone else's life or appearance. True happiness doesn't come from comparison. It comes from acceptance, gratitude, and a heart full of faith. So, dear friend, before you envy the life of others, remember, they might be wishing they had the simple life that you have. If this story made you reflect on your own choices, don't just scroll away. Subscribe for more stories that awaken the heart and inspire change. Like, share, and comment below, because the lessons we carry today can change someone's tomorrow.